Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Council of Reeds here at the comic shop in Liverpool. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nitin.
What's up?
Fommy.
Hey.
And Dave.
Content question of the week.
Hang on, no, don't we need to go through all our answers that were commented from last week about your question?
Well,
All right, we've gone through them.
okay, done. What's a movie you laughed the most at? Watching?
Forever, like
Forever.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore for me.
Laughed at. Probably Dumb and Dumber.
First Jackass was up there for just dumb laughing at, if you're going to look at it that way.
I wouldn't say the most though.
Yeah, that's true. There was a lot.
Couldn't
But, yeah.
even think.
It's very hard for me to
Yeah,
remember.
I couldn't even think.
Grinch and Grouch over here.
Yeah.
Alright.
What? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because even if it's
Godzilla -1.
I don't watch a lot of comedy in general.
That makes complete sense.
He does know how to laugh.
And like, what I like, if anything,
And
like,
we know how
yeah.
much he hates the Japanese.
You'd be like, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
But yeah, but I couldn't tell you a movie that made me do that.
It can be
More than
an
once.
internal laugh. It's like, that's really hilarious. Like,
I don't know to Japanese. Don't cancel me.
No one on this podcast ever had anything deleted around. What are you saying, Dave? Please.
and also show and tell for Dylan.
Dave is a beautiful man and he bought me this that I paid for, so it's not
I was
like...
gonna say, I didn't buy you shit.
But
He was there.
He
It's
bought
probably...
it for me and I paid him back for it.
It's one of the plus sides of, like,
Yes,
no
it
one
does.
buying shit anymore, I guess, because more premium toys will go down in price to
Yeah.
their proper allocated
Everyone hated
price,
this movie.
you know?
Can I...
What?
Everyone hated this movie.
Yes.
Like, that costs $80. Would you pay $80 for
No, because I had my eye on it for ages because I wanted that toy.
that? Used to be 80.
Wow.
And it was like,
But you definitely buy that for 30,
yeah.
you know?
Well, I'd buy it for Dylan for 30 when he gave me the money.
No,
I'd be
so
happy.
I wouldn't.
But-
I wouldn't look sideways at 50 for that. That's
Yeah, I'd say 45.
Like
I
a
could
Marvel
under-
Legends cost that much,
because of the
though.
hands
Yeah.
and the extra stuff, I could say. But
And-
I bet 80's a little bit.
You check
yeah.
out the printed details, it's nuts.
Is the
Yeah, I'll buy an ultimate figure for fucking.
Yeah.
So it's,
does the helmet come down, or is the helmet? No, it does come down.
Yeah, but if you have a basic Marvel Legends figure now for like 50, you know, it's a bit...
Is this like the
Yeah,
ultimate
elite,
for you because
basically.
it's like Captain America, Buzz Lightyear?
double boner.
Yeah,
I suppose.
yeah.
I'm sure you can hold your shield with it.
I chucked the cat away, but thank you, Dave.
All
Oh, you could go put it outside with the dogs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. This is a show about comic books. Our featured comic books. This
Speaking of
week.
Captain America,
Avengers Twilight, issue 1.
it's called The Dark Captain Returns.
He's alright.
It's amazing.
and,
That's alright.
and Cobra Commander, number 1.
It's a bit weird.
Yeah,
what the
It's
hell is
weird.
that?
I liked it. Fucking
It's a
sweet.
bit weird.
Need more snake bites to the face.
If you don't know your G.I. Joe stuff, it's a little weird.
It was definitely weird for me then.
You're going to be the
Oh,
same
yeah,
boat as
same,
people who
yeah.
know the G.I. Joe
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got an announcement trailer. It was announced before, but this is like gameplay trailer for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Looks cool. Most of you guys aren't going to play it because it's only on Xbox and PC.
How could it have a duller name than the last movie? That's amazing.
It's a bad.
That's dull as hell. It's not Dial of Destiny, but
Yeah.
it's...
When you start with Raiders of the Lost Ark, like that's cool. That's fucking sick.
I doubt this is better than that.
That's what I mean. Like, it's
Yeah,
so bland.
I forgot the name already.
Circle.
It's,
Great
it's
Circle.
it's the...
Oh, that's it?
The pineapple.
Okay.
Oh, that's Golden Circle.
Let's think of a better one. Pandora's Weapon. Done. See, easy.
That was already a game.
Huh? No, but like Indiana
It's a radio
Jones,
station.
Pandora's...
Pandora's
Not box, but weapon. Oh.
Vulgar display of power. Let's go.
There was already an Indiana Jones game had
Oh,
Pandora
oh, that's nice.
in its name. Like, is it?
You know, you couldn't like call it Colossal Circle or some shit.
Yeah.
Get some alliteration in there at least.
Gaping?
Yeah. The gaping oval.
Jason, you're film flashback.
Ah, I was trying to move on
were
as
you
fast
saying?
as possible.
Film flashback.
Searching and gaping, what?
Yes.
We're Westerns this week.
We're still Westerns.
This
Yeah.
week and next week and
Yes.
the week after.
The Searchers
Yes.
from 1956.
Just as the Cowboys
It's pretty
suck
good, but
as usual.
It just goes for about 56 years.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You got to be used to that by now.
Oh, yeah, I am. I'm even more shocked that they won.
It's a false sense of security. It's part of the cycle.
Yes, it is the circle.
Literally.
Shall we move on to comic books?
Let's do comic books.
Okay, Avengers Twilight, Chip Zdarsky, Daniel Acuna. It's fantastic.
Old man Chip.
Yes.
Chip yelling at clouds. I love it.
Did we all read this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Dave,
so good.
Dave.
I know.
Dave, you're missing out, man.
So I'll just
I
give a
could have been
synopsis
so
on from
much
what I
better.
see.
I said, I don't like Daniel Acuna, but this is probably the best Daniel Acuna work I've ever seen.
Art was brilliant.
I felt like some panels are a bit messy and
worked.
like not finished.
That's
like
why I don't like him. He
yeah.
always looks like that.
There are some panels that look better.
Yeah.
But I think it was the
Because
one.
the colour palette, the darker ones, looked better.
Yeah, when he was walking across the street, I just
Yeah.
felt like stuff wasn't finished.
That's why I don't like him.
Yeah.
It's that's right. It's not polished.
Yeah,
It's-
you had
it's-
stuff going out of the border.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
It's good that it has backgrounds, but I think it's the depth that.
I'm giving it the Doctor Strange pass because the writing was enough to make up for like the Pascal Ferry art. So the writing was good enough to make up for. I like this. So
The art is a million times better.
The story was great. I'm
Okay.
just complaining with Danny Acuna because
Yeah.
I've always...
I take back.
It's like, because him and Pascal Ferry, they're about the same level for
Yeah.
me.
Oh, really?
Because they're the same shit. It's what I don't like. It's fucking bullshit.
Like,
Crayon.
yeah, they're terrible. Maybe a step below them because I sort of like Phil Noto a bit more than those two. But I don't like
I
Phil
can't
Noto.
stand for that.
Yeah, it might be a bit of a holy trinity.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit.
Yeah.
Get some ink in there, people.
I took back the thing about. I was going to take back the thing about depth, but then I take that back.
So it's set in the future.
Yes, tell me,
All
tell
the
me.
superheroes, the old superheroes, have sort of retired and depowered somehow,
after H Day
which was a big, I guess,
event,
where
They all
superhero-
died.
They all died.
or got
Most
their
of
powers
them.
taken off them and such.
Where all their identities were revealed.
Yes.
So, and is it in a future where all cameras are illegal?
Yes. That's an interesting twist.
Yeah.
So is this ongoing or mini?
So you got
Miniseries.
Iron Cops.
Yeah. A new Avengers.
Led
Yeah.
by Tony Stark and Janet
Van Dyne's.
Pym's
Oh,
kid.
James Stark.
Oh, and he's such a tool. It's good.
It's the
Yeah.
perfect.
He's,
And like
he's a giant
he's
tool.
like the president's like fix this for me. You know, like he's legit a tool.
Yeah. And it kind of kicks off, and like Steve meeting up with Matt and Luke Cage as in their elderly states, which is quite interesting. And then everything that kind of gets everything kicking is the documentary that comes out
Oh,
talking about the.
Oh man, I love
That was the
that.
best. That was the best part of it.
Yeah.
the Red Skull being again shown to
The
be.
lost Nazi.
Yeah, trying to
Trying
take down Hitler so he could stop what the Nazis were doing, and Steve's just there. He only wanted it so he could take over. This is bullshit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
sure,
yeah, yell at them clouds, Steve.
You see so
But this
many
is
of
not even a
them.
young-
No, I know it's
cloud.
not,
It's
but
a-
it's just
yeah.
So many of those kinds of things coming out now, where like, oh, it's a historical documentary, new evidence,
Yeah, yeah.
and new experts, and blah blah blah. And it's all
To
just
make
bullshit.
our bullshit work, right?
Yeah,
Our
and it's just all
narrative.
bullshit.
Yes.
And the best part of what you just said and the way they did this was that picture there of Captain America over the top holding him down, like the poor Red Skull
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Yes.
held down by the oppression of Captain America. I just look around where you are, by the
Captain
way.
America's a bully.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's what it was. It was, read between the lines.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That was fantastic.
So yeah, Steve's got a good life. Steve's got his, what is it, Rosa?
Yeah.
Who's AI? She's a robot. She's a robot, or she's like a hologram or something. She's
Oh, like
yeah.
Ooh, okay.
oh, she's just a operative watching him.
It's like a
Yeah,
total
man.
recall
Yeah,
thing going on.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't trust her at all.
Yeah.
There'll be something shonky there.
And gets an offer at the end of the book. What is this? 6-part? 5-part?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Okay.
Not enough, I think, with my
Yeah.
hits because that first issue was fantastic.
Yeah, and the new Iron Man, the child
Yeah.
boy, he's experimenting on villains in the raft,
Yeah,
and maybe even heroes.
yeah, definitely. You know.
Because you see a jar that's got some symbiote in it.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And who was the bald old mate in the background? This one.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Because I was thinking like...
You don't get enough of it, look,
or
it'd
was
be-
Yeah.
So many options, right?
And then, the reveal of the conversation between father and son
Yeah.
at the end. And then getting juiced.
Yeah.
This book is got a lot of levels to it, and I think, like I said, the story is enough. If you do find the art a little bit offensive, you still enjoy this book.
Well, I bitch about the art. At the same time, I also like his Steve. Like, even old man Steve's still like a big dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There with the glasses on and shit, like it's just so human.
He just looks grumpy.
Yeah.
Old.
Grumpy and gritty still. Though. Yeah.
Like, I believe, he's a war vet.
Yeah.
And then superpowers.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan of this book.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's very much Dark Knight Returns.
Just so much.
With a bit of like Kingdom Come in there.
Yeah.
Where like it's a new generation of superheroes and they're shit.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But like, I already was jokingly like it's Dark Knight Returns, right, from the get-go. But when I'm reading it and like it's the news bit where it's Steve and Tony, it's the talking heads on the news. I'm like, fuck, you're not even hiding it.
Yeah.
Like, right.
And it's probably a bit of an homage to it as well
100%.
because of what it did and where it took comic books.
Frank Miller did a variant
There you go.
with the lightning bolt.
Yeah.
There you go.
100%.
It didn't look that
Yeah,
good. But
I was gonna say.
We're not hiding it, what it is.
Yeah.
What its influence are. But yeah, so good.
Aren't all the variants going to have like a Dark Knight sort of...
Yeah,
variant?
I think so,
Theme.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, moving on. Next, Joshua Williams and Andrea Molina, or whatever you say. Cobra Commander.
Let's open this can of
Two.
worms.
Okay,
Should have said can of snakes.
first thing
Can
I will
snakes.
say, I liked it, but it's weird.
It's great.
I think I would have enjoyed it more if I hadn't have read Duke. If this hadn't come out before Duke,
Yeah.
because this is so fucking weird and sci-fi.
But I like
wacky.
that just because it's so... They're
I know,
it's so
but
different.
they just don't seem to match.
But I think it would have been a better. You had Transformers come in, which is obviously Transformers. Then this comes out, and it's craziness as well. But it is a little bit, not a little bit more grounded. The only reason you couldn't do that was the reveal.
yeah.
But then Duke comes out and is so raw. I reckon. If it came out in a different order, I reckon it would have.
I would have enjoyed it more.
It would have flowed
I
better.
think so,
Yeah,
because
we spoke about it
you
before
just
the pod.
yeah,
I totally agree.
Just in terms of like stories and tonally, I do like that Duke
Yes.
kind of
Yeah,
level
yeah,
more
same,
personally,
same,
right?
same.
Yes,
It's a bit more grounded, a bit more.
but you couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
I got lost
Yeah.
here.
Yes,
That was the point.
Well, because like it's little things like Destro and Mars are so real world in Duke,
Yeah.
and they're going to be connected to these fucking full,
Snake Man.
yeah, Cobra La shit.
Society of Science.
Cobra
So,
La.
spoilers.
Yeah, big time.
Cobra Commander is an alien.
Wow.
Alien.
No, they're from Earth.
Yeah.
They say that they're from Earth.
Yeah.
Genetically modified from Earth.
Cobra La was like not a different planet.
Yeah, and this is established stuff. This is from the movie, the
yeah, it's
animated movie
heavily the movie. Yeah.
in the 80s that someone is trying to get me to watch.
This
Non-stop.
is not Earth.
It's on Earth. They say they're from
Yeah,
Earth.
yeah. That's always been the Cobra
They
La.
say it's like a
thing.
secret, I don't know, portal.
Yeah, like it's not.
They're like
Section of
Moloids or
Earth.
something.
Because he
Yeah, it's not
just
space
rocks up out of
aliens.
nowhere. So
They're like living like an underground society or
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Some weird.
There is a
friggin'
line, I
island or
think-
some shit.
I think that I think Cobra Commander is when he's talking to Megatron or something, maybe.
Yeah.
yeah, because they're on Earth. Because you found him on Earth.
Yeah.
He's there with Megatron. They've got to be on Earth.
Yeah.
Not got to be, but you
Yeah,
would
because
imagine.
it said before, I thought he's like he did captured him before they crashed to Earth.
Oh, no,
Because this is the past. Because it said before.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
the Megatron in this,
Yeah.
are they tied anyway to the Transformers series?
Yeah.
He does not have his arms.
I guess it might be
doesn't
because
have
Energon universe.
What's
um,
going?
Transformers.
No, 'cause I'm
No,
wondering-
just that in the neighbours comment earlier. Are you all right?
Transformers.
No, no, 'cause-
Transformers came out first.
Okay.
So at the end of that, you see him frozen in ice, right?
Yes.
So we are probably led to believe that that Cobra Commander found him in the ice.
Captain
And it
America
took
style.
him.
But then,
That's why they don't have Megatron when they
at
first.
the end of this Transformers, which we'll go through later, Megatron's in a different place. So.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
That-
Transformers came out first.
That should have been last week's comics.
Yeah, that should have been last week. So you would have read that first.
It came out last
He's in
week,
the
not
ice.
this week.
And then in the time between that and Cobra
No,
Commander,
okay,
Cobra
okay.
Commander
I
finds
get
him.
it.
Because
Okay.
we don't know when
alright.
everything's all set, really.
Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. The order's wrong. That's okay.
No, there was not wrong. It's just that we got our comics a week late. And if you read Cobra Commander before you read Transformers, then that's your own fault.
Even at the same week, you still get confused. Cause shut up.
But it wasn't the same week. It was the week before. We just didn't get them.
I know.
Do you
But-
though?
Yeah. Because I read them both today.
Because I'm not a big fan of the Cobra-lariness in the animated style of Cobra Commander. I like the Marvel comics where he's just a dude with like...
He's like a terrorist.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, his family... Nam vet gets killed and he blames Snake Eyes and blah, blah, blah. And he just takes over a little town and it just builds and builds and builds until he's like a full worldwide...
First snake bites in the face.
full worldwide terrorist organization.
Okay.
I think that would have fit so much better with the Duke stuff.
Because it's all up to like personal preference.
Yeah.
But I prefer stories like that.
Yeah.
But what they've done with Transformers and this and the stuff, they're going completely different. You know, they're not just rehashing what was done before.
Oh, no, so I disagree. I think they'd been 100% what was before. It's just their...
Version
Like,
of it.
Danny Warren Johnson is just doing, man, this is what I wish I had seen in Transformers. I don't like Bumblebee, so I'm killing him straight away. Starscream's my favourite, but you don't kill enough
It's
people.
the first couple episodes.
Yeah,
they're going to a dam.
He's to die.
They're going to a dam.
And, like, this is just the movie.
Yeah.
I've not
Like,
seen the
the
movie.
Cobra
it's-
last stuff.
It's just the movie.
That
I did not.
yeah.
I probably can count amount of J.I. Joe cartoons I've seen on one
Because
hand.
the Cobra last stuff is pretty...
It's divisive.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Even
yeah.
among
50-50 in the Joe
Joe
people, right? Do you like that sort of stuff?
Yeah,
Because it's a bit wacky compared to...
Army Man.
Yeah.
100%. I did not see myself buying either of those books 8 months ago when they got announced. But if it wasn't for a couple others, they almost would have been book of the week.
I still enjoyed the shit out of
Yeah,
this.
it's weird
And the
as shit,
art
but-
I really liked. Like
Yeah, it's
the
cool.
the Cobra LARP, like that double page they showed, like was fantastic.
Yeah, that's what got me in as opposed to lost me. That was.
But I was just a bit like...
No, 'cause
I
I'm
would have
like-
enjoyed it more if
I
this
am
was out first.
expecting, like, you know, just
Oh, cool.
grounded
Can't wait to see the Dreadnought.
war, but yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
I get you.
It's
I was on the same page.
it's a society.
Hmm.
Because I didn't watch any of the cartoons or the movies.
I've seen the live action movies because I was the right age.
Saw the first one.
Yeah, same.
The second one's better.
Our second one's way better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one with Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Bruce Willis
didn't
and
see
The Rock.
that one.
The Rock. Yeah.
I may have seen the second one. Doesn't it? They're both shit.
Second one's slightly more polished.
They're very good. The last thing I was like, they're so different. I can't believe Duke and this is the same writer.
Which is incredible.
Like,
That is the highest of praise for a
100%.
writer.
That is, not a knock at all. But if I didn't know, no way. Because they're so totally different. All right, next up, new James Bond, 007, Garth Ennis. Writing,
Garth Ennis writing it.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
this is pretty good.
I really
I will
enjoyed
say, I was a little taken aback when I started reading this because by this cover, I clearly thought this was a 1960s Cold War period piece.
Oh, no.
Because that rocket looks
Yeah.
pretty fucking 60s, but it's modern day.
Yeah.
It was not a knock, but I was a little like, wait, what? Hang on.
Killing the Costanza family at the start. They're the Costanzas. It's excellent. Yeah, Garth Ennis writing this. I'm glad I picked this up. Dill recommended this because it was Ennis and just a good, even though it is modern day, it's just a good Bond story. The weapon is a great idea. The way it's been smuggled out, and it's a weapon that uses water and just creates a frozen blast in the small radius of the explosion. So they're like just frozen in time.
Oh, okay.
That kills them, stops their heart, and then the water melts away, and then they're just dead, and there's no trace. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
yes. Like low impact on the.
That's right.
it's just that
location.
in the location because that's the problem. It always it vapored away and was dissipated and stuff like that. But the way they've done this, it's an explosion. Like say it's in the middle there, you two will be frozen in it.
Yeah, it's like you flash freeze someone and
Yes.
then it melts and then there's no sign.
Yeah.
There's no bullet, no
Yeah.
wounds.
Oh,
That's really
you've
cool.
got me.
That's really cool.
There's some really interesting stuff in it, and again, it's just Ennis writing. It's cool. And I didn't miss all the no swearing of Ennis as well. It was
Go.
shows his talent.
He's a little questionable. He's
so brutal.
he's
It's definitely
killing
definitely
everybody.
Ennis. And gets reprimanded. Like, he literally gets all the Costanzas and then gets reprimanded, saying, you know, he was business. The family is like, well, that was just going to be a matter of time. I just saved resources.
Yeah, they're gonna come get me. Because
yeah.
he's whacked like a mobster's kid.
This page here.
Yes.
You remember The Simpsons, where I think it's like Mo and the professor, and it's like, I'm dying, Mo.
Yes.
You know. Where's you? Where's your life jacket, Professor? Yeah.
Yes.
Take your shoes off.
Yes.
That reminds me of it.
That's a great scene
say.
too.
Yeah, that's my favourite in the book.
Definitely.
So he's just writing this as Punisher.
Sort of. No.
No,
Sort of.
still-
Because, yeah.
He still works for the government, right?
He's killed the mobster's son, but he knows, and that's what he says, and he kills the rest of the family.
Pause you for a sec, Dave.
Yeah, the mobster dad's like,
Because it's the
yeah.
she's like he's
You people.
like, this is how my family. We need to set things right. My two strong sons, Bruno, Thomas. You were in death squads. Vea and Vera, my beautiful daughters. How many lives were you taking before you were even teens? My wife, Angelica. Delicate hands could do when they came to the work interrogation chamber, and my dear mother Carmen. Like, they're all killers. So it was going to be
He's constantly kills
Vendetta.
Yeah. And he's like, what are you doing to my family? He's like, well, you people, I know how you like. It's like, you people? Like,
What do you mean, you people? I love it.
But the last bit with the Dave was showing, he's like a former 00.
Yeah, one got out. He got out alive.
And obviously he's because the weapon, the flash weapon, was Russian created, but England's had it since the 60s.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, 52 years and they've been holding it for, so
Yeah.
it goes way back. So I guess it kind of will have connection
Yeah,
to the
for
older
sure.
stuff.
You'll see the old bloke.
Yeah.
Because he's obviously was the agent of the day.
How many is there of this?
It's ongoing. I think.
Oh, so I was going to maybe trade it because
It's kind of be a trade, though. You can't have that story going forever.
Yeah, no, but it'd be just like anything. An arc will finish, and then
Yeah,
after
yeah.
6, and then
Yeah.
Ennis might do a second one, might
yeah,
not.
interesting.
Oh, well, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really, and the art's good too.
Yeah,
Really
yeah,
enjoyed the art.
yeah.
Yeah, and no ads except Elvira.
Whole bunch at the end.
But then you close the book.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The end. Done.
Cool.
6 pages there. I don't care, Dynamite. I don't need to see ads for your titty books. Dylan, I assume you read this.
I absolutely
I
did.
know you did. Actually, we talked about it. 1061 Action Comics, the new era. Jason Aaron. What's your mate on art?
Tim's John Tim's.
Yeah, Tim's. Yeah. Oh, I like his art.
Yeah, very very cool. So this is a Bizarro arc,
Ooh.
and I
Fantastic.
can't say I've seen Bizarro written like an actual like threat before, right? So in this, he's like a pretty major serious villain. Usually, you know, he's like he means well and he tries to help. Like he might fly past a building and see a wrecking ball, you know, like hitting the building, and he's like, "Oh, they're trying to hurt the building. I need to save the building," and then he'll like push the crane over or something. But in this, he's like trying to kill Superman essentially.
It's like a finessed Ed McGuinness.
Yeah.
Nothing against Ed McGuinness.
You said you had trouble
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
Bizarro
Well, I was
talk?
just like, fuck. I forget how hard he can be sometimes. Like, I gotta think a bit too much.
'Cause some people write him like they fudge the rules a little
Yes,
bit and
yes.
they simplify it.
Yes.
But Aaron went all in
Because
and everything
it was
is reversed.
the not, you know, like
Yeah.
I'm not stupid or whatever.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like,
You not stay here, Superman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get up. Try to stop me.
Wasn't you just
Make me kill you.
Yeah.
Wow.
hello, goodbye?
Yeah.
But because the best bit is okay. So like Superman, weakness to magic.
What the
If he's
fuck?
opposite, he's like the world's greatest fucking sorcerer.
Magic, like magic gives him
Jason
power.
Aaron.
Yeah, it's such
like,
an
how have they not done this before?
incredible
so
idea.
simple.
Incredible idea. Because he shows up like this alternate dimension in the first couple pages of the book. They blast him with magic and it does nothing.
Dude, that art is awesome.
And also on top of that, I think Superman's trying to reason with him, and he's like, "I know you don't want to hurt anybody. You're a good man."
Yeah.
And then Bizarro, in his Bizarro speak, essentially says, "I'm the opposite of you.
Yeah.
You're a good man.
Yeah,
I'm the opposite."
yeah,
Wow.
So cool.
yeah.
How the fuck did they turn Bizarro into like, oh my
Badass,
god, oh my
yeah.
god,
He's
he's a cool
sold it
villain.
in it and he's
Jason Aaron,
getting one
man.
right now.
Yeah, it's
That
just
when
these-
he's getting beat and he's like Bizarro always together, never alone because it's all opposite.
Yeah.
Like,
And also, he's kind of been sent on this because this kind of goes back to Rebirth, I think it was Superman, where he had a Bizarro world, and he had a son,
Yes.
Boy
wow.
Zaro.
That's right, Dill.
Yeah, his name is Boy Zaro, and he had his own Lois, and he comes to Superman because the multiverse is always changing, the crisis shit is always happening. Bizarro World's been destroyed.
Gone.
So he's lost everything.
He's last son as well.
Yeah. He's lost Boy Zaro, he's lost his version of Lois. So he's just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Like that, the end. Like, was it
Shit.
Live Laughing? Is it Live Laughing?
Yeah, live laughing.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you live laughing.
So cool. So cool.
Damn, man.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, man.
And then there's the hook at the end of
Big cliffhanger.
yeah. It was so good. The art was fantastic. But just the magic idea. I'm like, man.
That is genius. Stroke of
Right?
genius. And yeah, like no one's done that.
Yeah. If he's supposed to be opposite,
Yeah.
if he's weak to magic, he's got to be good for magic. Like,
Because I think people have done like kryptonite makes him stronger,
yes,
right?
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jason Aaron, man.
So good.
Glad he's still got some Marvel shit coming.
I am kind of sad that it's just an arc
and
and
then
then he's off, but at the same time that's probably good to keep it fresh.
Oh,
Yeah.
it looks good.
It's so good.
Yeah, it looks
The art's
so
awesome.
good, yeah.
Fucking great.
Yeah, no, it was,
Yeah.
wow.
Speaking of good art,
Yes.
Here we go.
World Spiders, Batman Superman, number 22, Way Tomorrow. How was this?
Anybody else read this?
Nope.
I read like 4 issues of this to catch up.
That's probably.
It was good.
oh wow.
Saying no spoilers?
I haven't read it yet.
That's your fault.
Fuck you. 2-hour movie.
I watched the movie and read comics.
I'm trying to,
Gospel of God. Good luck.
because I read like
Your mate's in
4
it.
of them at once. I'm trying to like which
Which one was which? Yeah.
Adrian's in it.
You can flip through this.
So
Yeah, I-
Batman and Superman are talking, and then there's Bane and
I honestly don't even
Ooh,
remember.
wow.
Has he got the big finish at the end?
Oh yeah.
So is this
Yeah.
the finale of the arc?
This
No.
is the second last.
Yeah.
One more.
Because I thought this was until I flicked through it and I was like, oh, no.
Ooh.
Clearly not.
So the arc has been that Superman and Batman go to, I guess, Kingdom Come World.
Yeah.
Where David from the second arc.
Yep.
First and second arc.
Yep.
eh?
wow.
Ended up, and he's all grown up, and he's Lightning Man or whatever the fuck he's called.
Thunderman.
Thunderman.
There's a bit of a transformation.
Yeah,
Here.
and it, last issue he got Margogged.
Oh, that was the last. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, it would blow for you if you just read 4 of them. To
Yeah.
know
yeah.
exactly
So
which is what.
last issue he became Margog by well
I was
Gog.
going to say, what turned him into Mug?
Gog.
Oh, Gog.
So Gog is sort
Gog's
of
him out.
yeah. No. So Gog has been, I guess, in charge of that world, that Earth, and then yeah,
He's kind of brainwashed them into worshipping.
yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, in every issue of this, there's got to be like Superman just or a super person carrying someone, right? Flying through the air.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't know whose fetish it is. It's Dan Mora.
But
or
it's-
something.
it's
there.
I
I'm
guess.
gonna draw someone being carried.
I don't remember seeing it in all the other Mark Waid Superman stuff I read. Not like that.
Okay.
Yes. All right,
It's
next.
good.
Superman, number 10.
He's a cowboy.
How was this?
He's a cowboy. Last issue, he got sent back in time by
It's like
Dr.
a
Farm.
romance
Yeah.
paperback cover.
Sure
It
does.
does.
Daniel Steele.
Don't you think he looks a little dark-skinned?
Just like the lighting.
Yeah.
he's
He
just
looks like the
lighting.
Rock.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't necessarily always think that that's like Clark Kent in Back in Time.
No, not
You know,
especially.
It's Dean Cain, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hawaiian
Um,
Superman.
Yeah. So he got sent back in time in the previous issue by Dr. Farm, and he has to team up with Marilyn Moonlight to try and find a way back.
She looks cool in that hat.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's a pretty cool character. You get a little bit
Oh,
of the
more of her?
tease of her backstory,
What her dealio is.
and it's like when they get sent back to, it's like there's a girl there, and they share like a look. So it's like probably like that's her, and it's like hundreds of years ago. So she's like a ghost or something, right? Yeah, very interesting. Very cool.
Like a Black Dahlia sort of
Yeah,
actress
something.
murdered fucking ghost sort of deal.
I think she was kind of like a Lone Ranger kind of person in life, and then she dies. Yeah,
Johnny Depp.
and some people do some, I think some weird
Oh, that does look cool.
magic shit on her in the modern day, and
Yeah,
they kind of
yeah,
bring it back as
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
That's the one, buddy.
Cool.
Very cool.
Wasn't a big fan of that art though. I don't know.
Redondo? I like Redondo.
Yeah. Jay told me I was wrong too.
No, well, I'm not the biggest fan of stuff, but I thought these fit like the Western
sort of fit,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, is it,
Like
was
that
he on
shot
Nightwing
where-
before?
Yeah.
On Nightwing, I was
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
that
I
doesn't
think
do it for me.
he's a better fit on Superman, I think. Just
Because the classic.
and the colours, I guess. I don't know if he does his own colours or whatever, but just kind of bright.
She's got a light horse.
Of course.
Yes, it's very cool.
All right,
Continues
next
to be good.
Up, number 5 of Wonder Woman.
I didn't read this. This is cool. This stuff.
This is one of the ones I really don't want to know because I'm really enjoying what's happening in the book.
I read 2 issues of this, so I'm also trying to decipher. which
Last
one's
issue
which.
was the basic.
The kid?
That was issued before that. This is the kid commits suicide, and the
Spoilers.
King of America convinces the president to basically start war with the Amazons.
Donald Trump.
The previous issue wasn't like the kid.
No, that was the.
No, I mean the terminally ill kid.
Oh no, yeah, that was the last issue.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant the
I
soldier.
thought so because I read it this morning.
Yeah. No, yeah, that was the 70-year-old kid.
What else I can say about this? It was cool. Diana fucking plays Injustice with Donna Troy.
Oh, yeah, that didn't look cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it looks nice.
That's always nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Amazing.
Wow.
And I like what they're doing. Like that King of America is manipulating
Are
everybody.
you fucking kidding? I think you were joking.
No, legit. I'm pretty sure it's the same cast of characters apart from John
That's gross.
Kent. It's awesome. It makes perfect sense for Donna Troy to be into fucking video games.
And I think the third lasso is the lasso of persuasion, because I think Donna Troy has that.
Oh.
That not in this book, in Titans, because Donna Troy's lasso is the lasso of persuasion.
Okay.
How does that work?
Well, I wrap it around you,
Yeah.
and I'm like, hey, Dave, suck Nitton's
Do
dick.
this for me?
You wouldn't need the lasso. It's like Scopolamine.
So, Wonder Woman's lasso is lasso of truth. She can't make anyone do anything.
So
No.
that would be,
Apart from
would you
tell the
like
truth.
to suck Nitton's dick? And you're like, no. Oh, yes, whatever the answer might be.
But then the lasso of lies can.
Make you do it.
No,
The lie one's a bit iffy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess the king kind of made someone do something with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, like it's like, oh shit, spin it so it's actually her fault,
yeah.
Okay.
you know?
Yeah.
So it's a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the lie one's a bit on the...
It's just Gordon lies, but it's
Like,
basically
comic-y.
brainwashing somebody with
Make
what
it
to do.
That's
Yeah.
persuasion as well. though.
Scopolamine.
No, persuasion
There's
is
a bit of-
brainwashing somebody.
Yeah,
There's a
there
little
is
bit
a
of
bit,
us on
yeah.
that, I think.
What about these kangaroos?
They live on.
The Mascara.
Yeah,
Yeah, they've got giant kangaroos.
That's
They-
pretty
that's
cool.
the backup.
It can't be that
I like the
comfortable.
backups in it.
It's got to be one of the most uncomfortable rides. Like, it's okay for the kangaroo because they have hip bone, like, but
Oh, the bounce,
Yeah.
the shock,
Would it be
the
more-
shock
could
absorber.
clunk.
Yeah.
It would be shit.
They got like shock
They're
absorber.
comic book kangaroos.
Saddles.
That's fine. You liking the backups on that one though? With
I skipped the last 2, but the first one I read, I'll probably go back and read them because I did like the first one. It was just fun.
Yeah. Because it's like John, Damien, and Mystery Wonder Woman daughter.
Mm.
They're like
yeah.
teen/early, and they're just their interactions. It's
Yeah.
I guess brother and sister sort of dynamic.
Yeah, so the first one was John and Damien kind of babysitting her. She's like real young. And then
Oh, so that was Damien, not Batman.
Yeah, Damien
Was
is
Damien.
Batman.
in the future.
It's the future. Is it?
yeah.
The Trinity kids.
My bad.
So, yeah, John has to leave and then Damien's like pissed that he has to look after the kid. And it's fun. Yeah, it's good fun.
Fair enough. Next up, Fantastic Four, number 16. This is cool. This is nice, fun kid adventure goofiness. While the building's back and the kids are back and everything seems to be just moving right along. They're still not in New York because New York still hates them. So the kids are going to go to school in, I don't know, Nebraska or fucking wherever they're at. I can't remember.
Arizona.
Whatever, same shit. So like the kids for their science homework, they create a universal solvent. So like they're cool, yeah, but then like they make it, and like like one of Ben's kids is like, well, why is it not breaking through the glass? And then it does, and then it goes all the way through and it's breaking in, like it's all the way to get to the center of the earth and blah blah blah. So like, you know, just wacky science adventure.
That sounds awesome.
So yeah, it was so fun.
Morty dropping a lightsaber. Okay, cool.
So like the Skrull girl has to stretch herself real thin so she can scoop it out of the center of the earth. And then like the Kree boy's like, I know what we do. We just blow it into the sun. So they teleport to the Baxter building, steal a rocket, go to do that, come home. This is all why like the parents are just thinking they're doing homework and all that sort of bullshit. And it's like, oh no, whatever they've made it with, it's not gonna, the sun will bloody collapse, so they gotta go back and run. Like just wacky hijinks, FF adventure.
Sounds like a great like Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, it was just a fun, nothing silly, and then you know, one of the kids keeps, oh, I think we should tell the parents. No, and the end, you gotta tell the parents.
So is this? What is the deal with the kids? Like, it's not Future Foundation anymore, is it?
No,
like
it's just
They're there.
just they're there.
Reed and Sue's
Yeah.
kids, and then Ben and Alicia have these Kree Skrull kids
Okay.
from the Dan Slott run. The only good thing about the Dan Slott run.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's just weird, wacky fun. Next up, Amazing Spider-Man 42. Gang War continues.
Bye fists.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Some interesting
Couple of interesting things there. Actually.
beaten up faces there.
Yes.
Yeah. So, the only thing I say at the end there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just go back right to the last page?
Big battle.
Yeah, the massive battle.
Oh, then
Keep going. What time of
Central
day is
Park.
that?
Probably like high noon.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought when they said they're going to meet at dawn. Cool.
They've been standing there for like 3 hours.
That's what. To all assemble.
Yeah.
So yeah, the aftermath of we saw Fisk's men take over. Where what's her name? Beetle.
Yep.
And the Rose were, and kind of come to a truce, kind of thing. I guess he doesn't want anything to happen.
Oh yeah, Kingpin just pulls
Yeah.
the Rose out of it.
Yeah.
And like basically forfeits to Beetle.
Yeah.
And like his answer of like, you got to be prepared to give it all up, and I'm not anymore. Like I thought that was cool.
I've got too much to gamble these days. I'm like, oh, that's
I want
interesting.
my missus and Mickey.
Yeah. I want to.
I've already lost that kid.
Yeah, a couple of times. Yeah,
I've lost
and
a couple of misses.
Yeah.
And that was cool.
The Madame Ma stuff was really interesting.
Oh,
Her conversation with Janice was
Yes.
excellent.
Oh, but like, what's his name? The assassin guy.
Ooh,
Where
yeah.
did that come from, right?
What like talking about his boss is like
Yeah.
your boss is my
Yeah.
I'm your boss.
He was a CIA operative that she's brainwashed or whatever, magic washed.
Crazy.
You're like, what, just out of nowhere.
And then that's the whole thing where if I can use you, I'll just take control of you. So, and yeah, maybe.
Because the two girls, or two women, whatever, it's like, which one wants it more? And they're trying to both push their case of daddy loved me or didn't
Yeah, that
love
was
me.
very
Cool conversation.
daddy issues conversation. It was very well written. And then, how good is that Ramita Spidey? Look at that. That's beautiful.
Everyone will hate it.
I know. I love it. And then, yeah, the big fight at the end. So we'll see how this wraps up in the next couple of issues for Gang War.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Next up in the pile, from the attic, Phantom Road number 8.
This book, man, it's so freaking weird. They're
Say that everywhere.
Yeah,
They're toing and froing. This thing at the end finally hatches, and it's just got one of those weird goober creatures inside it.
Oh, what a
There's a
surprise.
full conversation between the guy talking about it's the big
Bear?
the bear that came to life.
Yeah.
He will change, and you'll see him however you want to see him, and all this. It's Lemire's on some good shit. And then at the end, it cracks open and there's a little weird goober dude in there.
Goober dude.
Well, check, you'll see him. I'm
Like a baby
I'm
goober.
really not too far away from the goober dude's description.
Yes, it's pretty apt.
Yeah. But it's an interesting story. It's freaking
He's a
weird.
bit of a goober.
He's a goober dude. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the ride, and I actually can't wait to just go back and just read the whole thing when it is done, because I'm sure there's bits I've missed. And at times there's a full detective story going on, but then you get full issues with nothing of that. And yeah, fuck that. Let's talk about the next book. This book was phenomenal. Bruh.
Transformers number 4.
Bruh.
Number 4.
Speaking about it a week late, but it doesn't matter. Bruh.
It's worth the wait.
Book of last weekend this week.
Starscream is a psycho.
Dude, I nearly posted it to our group. That little panel at the bottom where they're tearing apart.
Spoilers.
Are you?
You read
okay.
this?
No, not to me. To the people.
Oh, that's right. It's 2 weeks old. Don't worry
First thing I
about
fucking
that.
read.
Too
Yeah,
bad.
same,
mate.
Same. First thing I read. Let's go on the offensive.
Yeah, so when they first rock up to the hospital, Starscream's like, this is where they put themselves back together.
These little squishy
Fucking
things.
pathetic. Shoots up a goddamn hospital.
Ignores Optimus to shoot up a hospital.
Yes.
That's the most Starscream thing you could do.
And it's someone's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, what about objective?
How good was that when they get
I
back?
got more people to
Another
kill.
mission you fucked up. Another mission under you. We failed. What are we doing, you piece
Mission
of shit?
if we even have one.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good line.
And then they team up.
I'm
'Cause
killing
it's like,
people.
hey, we could harvest this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Soil and greens.
So good.
The heart, the body slams, the robot slams. That's sliding in under, knocking Starscream off his feet. That whole battle's
Oh,
was
man.
excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and Jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
Jazz.
And then the typical Daniel Warren Johnson heart of powering the hospital.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The kid
And then
talking
that-
to dad talking to him.
And that Ratchet conversation
Oh,
where
that
they're
was-
like,
Yes.
you can't do this. We can't keep doing it. If you're gone, we're
done.
fucked. And that arm, man.
No.
That arm.
It might be the fucking most coolest thing I've ever seen in Transformers.
It
It
is.
is.
Right?
It
Like-
is.
Especially with
Yeah.
what you've seen in the other moments now with Cobra Commander. Like, he's there, but he's...
It's just a genius idea.
And the fact that... Is that issue 4? We've got 2 issues of it with him with it because I'm pretty sure it's the cover of issue 7 that he still has it.
Yeah.
So...
I think the arm is on
Yeah.
issue 6. It's
Yeah.
just on the floor. And then 7 is when he's standing on the...
So,
Yeah.
bring it on.
Yeah, I think you'll keep it.
Yeah.
Until Megatron comes.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
will be
of
the
course.
long-term play.
Yeah, because 100% he's doing a really good job at, like... They can't just magic away injuries, right?
Yes.
Like, there's actually stakes, right? If they get fucked up, they get fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah, fucking
Yeah.
ribeyes.
That's
So
what-
good. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did kind of feel gypped that I didn't get Wheeljack, even though he was on the cover. But,
You got him on the cover.
I got Jazz. I'm happy.
yeah, that's right.
Well, Cliff Jumper and fucking Carly's little talk
Yeah.
about clan and family.
yeah.
Oh.
Daniel Johnson, man.
Like, it's 2 pages of, like, nothing in the big picture, but so good.
100% drilling home, like, these guys were at war.
Yes.
Like, war, right?
Yes.
Still at war.
Yeah, it's not just, oh, pew pew lasers. It's like,
No, it's a
yeah.
war.
It's war!
Death.
Speaking of, we've said it before, and we'll talk about it again many a time, but his sound alliteration in the book of the...
Oh, yeah.
Like, it is there written. Exactly what I just did. And also, just that panel where he is transforming in the air is phenomenal.
Oh, yeah, the transformation.
It's unreal.
Yeah, when the
spent
kid asked
so
him-
much
Yeah,
time...
like, Optimus is half.
It looks like it's an animation and then he's paused it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how you draw something like
Yeah,
that.
like a smear frame.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Great way to
C-frame
put
and
it.
stuff.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, I think there's a panel where Starscream is going to transform, and it's the most, like, unconventional looking
Yep.
pose ever.
Yep.
Yes.
That next scene where Optimus is looking in through the hole in the roof of the hospital.
Oh.
Dude, man, he just knows. It's not just the heart of it. It's the direction of putting the most into it to get the biggest response. He is phenomenal, man. But that was the
Yeah.
one I was going to say. That panel of them tearing apart. Who they tearing apart?
Skywalk.
Skullwalk.
So good. So
That was the
good.
first thing Dylan said to me the other day. Nin's not going to be happy.
Well, I thought that they killed Jazz,
Ah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah.
kind of just turned him off, right?
Yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah,
back
back
for
to Jazz.
sure.
I'll be like,
Yeah, I thought.
bullshit.
Yeah.
This is
Jazz is
bullshit.
back for sure.
Yeah, 'cause he was great. Like,
So,
yeah.
for sure, like the guy's idea about energy is like a nuclear power plant. All right.
I think it's a dam.
The dam, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I think it's on the cover of one of them, and that was in
They're
like
standing
first,
on top of it on 7, aren't they?
No.
Yeah,
On top of the dam.
It was like the first episode
Yeah.
of the show. They fought at a dam.
It's
That's
like
when
The
Optimus,
Griswolds go there.
Optimus got his axe out,
Yep.
and Megatron got his flail thing.
Yep. Because yeah,
The
it's just,
only time
it's
they
just
use that.
more than meets the eye. But just Daniel Warren Johnson. Dylan, what else do you read?
I read heaps of shit that I can't remember off the top of my head.
Fair enough.
I caught up on Shazam. I
Nice.
caught up on Wonder Woman. I caught up with Petrolhead. Petrolhead did come out this week. It was really cool. Not much else to say about it. I can't remember what else I fucking read. Dave, read anything?
Not really. Nothing.
Nope.
I read Bloodrik, number 2, not the one what you called it. Yeah,
Still what I call it.
he's still hunting, climbing a mountain. The backup stories I really enjoy. He eats a fucked up fruit and gets full psychedelic.
It's not what Dave called it.
And I also read Fishflies. That it continues to be weird.
Is that coming to an end?
It's got to be one more, I think.
I think there was, like, when we did previous episode, I think there was 2 Limby books finishing.
Yeah.
Must be in that and 10.
Because there's some more Black Orchard shit coming out.
yeah, 10
so
books
that
wrapping.
yeah. And that was quite good. His art is really weird, but enjoy it. And it's a larger format of it too, so you're getting a lot out of it where there is just a lot of someone's face.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a good book. That was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
That was it for you?
I read last week's late Superior, or 2 weeks ago, late Superior Spidey, number 2. It was fun. 10 slot. Shit.
Are they kind of like bait and switching with the Superior Spider-Man? Because I saw at the end, like, spoilers, I guess, Ock gives the costume to Peter?
Yeah.
So is that just like not...
Gives the Ock
Yes.
costume.
I don't,
He gives the Superior Spider-Man costume to Peter Parker in the present day.
after the 2 issues, I don't think Ock is getting back to being superior as
Yeah.
Spider-Man, so to speak.
Oh.
It's just that this new villain, it's because it's Ock's creation.
Yeah.
She doesn't know there's a difference. And she captures Anna, or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
So, Ock's got
Oh, the little lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. She's a good character.
That's why Ock's like, fine, you got to help put this on.
Oh, okay.
And we're
Okay,
like,
that
yeah,
makes- yeah, that makes
10 minutes earlier, like, fuck you, ha. Oh, no, it's
Yeah,
it's my love.
Yeah.
They've got my love.
Oh no, this affects me.
Yes.
They have his,
But, like, she got nothing to do
no,
with it
she hates it,
anymore.
yeah. It's
But
his
she's-
little lady.
Yeah, it was fine.
Okay, let's move on to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, a new video game coming out, developed by Machine Games, who did Wolfenstein.
Indiana Jones and the boring ass name.
Yeah. Indiana Jones is a terrible title.
And not available on a proper gaming platform,
It's on Xbox and PC.
as I said.
It's going to be on Game Pass day one.
Yeah.
So Xbox
So-
exclusives.
It's like if you're a member of the Xbox, if you have Xbox Game Pass,
Right.
like it's just like it's not like PlayStation Network where you get just free games.
So you get it for free if you got Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Game Pass.
But Game Pass is a subscription.
It's
not-
kind of like
Oh, yeah.
Netflix for
Yeah.
games. Where
Yeah.
you get a whole
Oh,
bunch
so it's
of
like
games.
PlayStation subscription, but the higher
One,
the higher
they
tier of
kind
it.
of copied that from
Okay.
Game Pass. So all of the Xbox
So you
exclusives,
should if it's exclusive.
all the big ones, are day one
Yeah,
releases
that
on Game
makes
Pass.
sense.
Yeah. It's
That's
part of
like-
the appeal
But I
of
do-
buying it.
That's how it fucking should be.
Yeah.
I do wonder.
How do they make money?
Yeah.
Every Halo game is on there. The latest Halo game, when that came out, it was on there day one.
To have your
Starfield came out there.
flagships, I find quite interesting.
Yeah. 'Cause
Fallout,
it
all the
is-
Fallouts are on there.
I think it's what $10
Skyrim's on there.
a month or
Because
something like that.
There's going to be something in the game that you can buy. Like all the other.
Not a lot of that stuff.
But it's part of the appeal of everyone getting a sub,
yeah.
and then
There's got to be a reason they're doing it.
yeah, because people forget to unsubscribe. Or
I think
stop
that's a
their
big thing. It's
sub.
like overtime
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look. It looks like we said when we watched it earlier, a bit strange with the choice of first person.
Looks
I
great.
prefer first person
Looks great
most of
though.
the
But
time.
Nah, shit ass. Especially this, it doesn't work.
This one's gotta
What do
be
you get,
first
fucking
person.
Hands?
Because you had Uncharted, which is sort of like a mini rip off of.
Mini?
it was pretty.
Yeah, it's just
Flat out.
ripping off Tomb Raider, which is ripping off Indiana
Yeah.
Jones.
I want third person,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
I can see Indy dressed
Yes.
up as the Halo dude.
There's just a
that cost
dead
me-
screen that is not affecting the gameplay, so I'd rather just be first person.
No, I want to see Indy dressed up as the
I
Halo
need to
dude,
see me doing stuff.
and I wanted to cost me
I
$16.
don't need to see shit. I need a better view of the guys I'm trying to kill.
You could do both. Like it'll be good if you could do both.
I think it swaps when you're climbing stuff. It's third person when you're
You see
climbing
the
stuff.
stupid.
And it's
that's
third person when
Should
you're
just be
swinging.
third all the time.
Yeah, it should be.
Because they swap all the time, I do think, like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But there were shots of, like, he's holding the torch and he's going through, like, a hallway and looking at puzzles and stuff. I thought that was cool.
Because we're talking about like
Keep holding the
first
torch.
person works so much better in a gun
Better.
situation than other stuff.
Yeah, because it's very clearly the combat is
projectile.
mainly... The combat's mainly punching people.
Yeah.
Like you've got a whip, you've got a gun, you probably won't have unlimited bullets.
I wonder if like there's
Then you can punch people.
a special Nazi punch. It's like even harder.
And I've seen that depending on where you hit them with the whip, different things happen. So if you hit them on the feet, you pull their feet
yeah,
out.
yeah.
And they
No,
fall
no
over.
one's going to be aiming for the thing, but you
Just say like
I
a
blind them?
high plains drifter kind of thing. You can really whip them. Or...
Pull that first guy out of you. Magic.
Are you gonna? Do you have?
I
the-
have
the
an
pass?
Xbox. I've got Game Pass.
What's the Game Pass cost you?
Well, when I bought the Xbox, it came with 3 months
Okay.
That's pretty good.
of Game Pass.
And how much will it cost you after 3 months?
it's like 10 a month, I think, isn't it?
Is it more than that?
Probably more.
You should know. You fucking.
Yeah, but
I
they
used
do it
to-
a
I
different
used to
way
pay
for
for it.
cheaper.
I can't remember.
Do one of those things like, cool, you get indie, but then like in a month's time you don't pay for Game Pass, you can't play indie then?
That's what I'm guessing. That's
Yeah,
where the money
yeah.
is. It's the
Yeah.
continuous
You,
subscription.
you need
Yeah,
a
100%.
active subscription to play.
Just like the PlayStation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Which is fine.
I feel like it's slowly taking over, which is
Not fine.
scary. Yes.
See the shit the Ubisoft.
Oh yeah, what did they say? I saw the headline.
Yeah.
What did they
Like
say?
people, like gamers have to get used to the idea that they don't own games.
Oh.
And they said this.
Yes.
They
That's
said
great.
this.
That's great.
Balls of that
Mask off.
man!
Like, because you buy it digitally, you're just buying a license
Yep.
to it. You're not buying the full game, which is.
And
I'll buy digital. That's physical copies. Because fuck you.
No, but nah.
but
Next
then
time.
You will earn nothing, and you will be happy.
yeah, it's like you own nothing. Okay, cool. Piracy
wouldn't be
isn't
happy.
stealing then, because
100% piracy
it's
is
like all right,
preservation.
preservation.
Nope. It is 100% piracy. Where's my pirate hat?
100%.
100%.
Its main thing is cheap guns.
No,
That's
it's
first.
Piracy's great.
But it's not stealing if you.
I
like, there's no
disagree
way
with
to-
that as someone who works in a comic book
Yes.
shop.
That pirate comic.
But if there's no way to own a game,
Comic book piracy is like the lowest on the.
But it's still like every
I
single
understand.
person that pirates a comic book is a sale that we're not getting.
They weren't going to buy a comic book in the first place.
Some of them would have if their
If there was no
pirates
other
didn't
way.
exist,
If there was no other way.
Because same with all medium.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when we first started fucking stealing songs, like CD sales in the toilet.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have to. Like DVDs and movies, same thing in the toilet. Because there's some people that will never pay because they don't have to.
I think the problem is the ease of getting them. When someone's just looking for a picture of something and the first thing comes up is a option to read a digital comic of it,
Yeah.
something that came out that fucking week, I think that's just
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
But anyway,
First result. Anyway, Indiana Jones.
we're done talking about it.
what was I looking at? Game Pass. That's it.
Jason.
Yes.
Film flashback time.
My flashback is The Searchers.
I'm still watching it.
Oh, spoilers then. Don't ruin
I'm
it
saying
for
that because it was so fucking long.
It was very long. I didn't really like. I was like, I
Finish
should
the
look.
movie.
Like
In case.
I get why it's long because it's not only the length of the movie. It's just very
Like the pacing.
slow.
Well, it just feels it's only 2 hours. Like most,
Yeah.
there's a lot of good films that are 2 hours at pace, not a problem.
100%.
But this drags.
And I get they're trying to
Oh,
portray what's going on in story.
Of course.
Sure, but fuck, pick up the pace of it.
Like the bit where she's reading the letter and then they're showing what's happening. You could just show what happened.
Yeah.
Well, the whole love interest side bit was a bit tacked on.
was.
I
Martin,
thought,
anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, like there's some bits I liked and whatever, but
Yeah.
like, I didn't need that.
No.
Like,
He was
Yeah, but it's like 60s, 50s.
oh yeah, it's right. It's
yeah,
of
yeah,
its time,
yeah,
big time.
Yeah.
that Martin dude. He's Captain Pike from Star Trek. I recognize him. His eyes are like so like, wow.
Dreamy.
Yes,
sorry.
very dreamy. Incredibly dreamy.
Because he was cool.
Yeah.
He's saying a good one.
Better than
Everyone was
Brett.
good.
Dumb old Brett. Trying to
Except
go after
friggin-
natives in dresses.
John Wayne's character. I don't think he was meant to be a
yeah.
scumbag.
Oh yeah.
it just
I think
came.
the preacher slash captain is also fucking
Scum.
Yeah.
yes. How can you have that role?
How good was that when he at the end he's like, "Who am I addressing? The preacher or the captain right now?"
Yes.
That was really good,
'Cause you can't, right?
dude.
But yeah. But, yeah, like, it was good, but it's just a bit slow.
Yeah, it was full on. There's some really interesting bits in it too,
Yeah.
like the stuff I know about the Comanches and stuff as well, because they were so nomadic and they were so reliant on horses. Their women found it very hard to keep babies because they'd always have abortion because they were riding horses so much they'd lose their babies. So it was quite a well-known thing that they would steal the young girls and raise them as their own. And then the last Comanche chief was born from a girl that was stolen at like age 12 or something, and then raised in the and then the same thing would happen. Like the army would come and get her, and then she'd try and escape again and go back because she was Comanche. That's how she felt. And he was the last Comanche chief. Yeah, it was
Like the whole
kind of true
point-
story shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
The whole point of the movie is John Wayne going to get his niece, but not really going to save her. His plan is to kill her.
Yes.
Because she's been with the
She's
the dirty
tainted.
savages,
She's tainted.
right? Like, and you're like, but you 5 years you were on this hunt for this girl
Talk about-
to kill her.
But he
Like,
says it. He's
so interesting.
and at the time he says it when he talks about putting down the Indians, where he's saying they'll chase something and then they'll stop, and they do the same when they're running. But they've never met. They never understand that there's someone that will just keep going. And I'm like, you really are
'Cause,
determined, boy.
One, I think obviously he's just super racist. But two, he's got no purpose after the Civil
No,
War.
that's right. 100%,
And he
he's
just
done.
needs some
He was
battle.
going to leave everything to Martin.
Yeah.
Like he had nothing.
Yeah.
I also that bit at the start where they're crossing the river. And he's shooting. They're all shooting, and then he keeps shooting. And then the Reverend tries to stop him. He's like, "Fuck you, idiots!
Yeah.
This needs to be done a proper way. You either man up." And then the preacher finally realizes where too many or not enough. It was a really good line. There was some full on shit in there.
Oh, yeah, at the river, like they're all sort of taking for cover, but except for him, and he just fucking. One is John Wayne, so is John Wayne,
Of
but it's
course.
also just he's a knob, right? It's like fuck them, bang, 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 just balls.
The other thing that I really give kudos to after watching a few westerns and stuff, and especially watching this one running through the rivers, and then you saw the Indians turning around, and a couple of them
Mate.
falling. I took Dana horse riding for her birthday, and we just went on a very gentle clip clop down through Otford for an hour.
Yeah.
And I'm on this horse. Harry was his name. Fucking good horse, Harry, if you're watching. And getting off that horse, like the jump back down. You don't realise how fucking high up you are.
Oh, yeah.
And if he just got into a fucking gallop or a trot, I would have been... And there's even a couple of times just going up and down where you got to lean forward and lean back and
Yeah.
stuff. And you're like, this is a big fucking animal. They're just jumping on and off like it's...
First time they go up a hill, sort of
Definitely he's
bank,
dead.
You're like, how?
Unreal.
I swear, like in the movie,
Unreal.
in that scene where they're in the large lake escaping,
Yeah.
and they turn around, it's like I swear one of them got shot.
He did.
Oh,
He
yeah,
did.
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
big time.
And the horse went down, and he went down, and another guy
Yeah,
came past.
came
And I
on
saw
top,
that
it's
bit.
like-
Yeah,
it's
for
like, oh,
sure.
man. And then also later on, where what's her name? The chick they're trying to save. Anyway,
Debbie.
She goes in the cave, and I swear she hits her head like.
Yeah.
She
Well-
trips over going in. It's like, did she just smack the side of her head like?
Martin
going in?
smacked his head twice, falling back on that chair. She did it to him
Yeah.
once, and old mate did it to him the second. That didn't
Yeah.
move one iota. That was stone. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Nice little concussion there for Martin.
All the horse stunts, especially when they're just charging, right?
Unreal.
And just filming that, it looked incredible.
The shot where they get surrounded, like you see that they're on the
yeah,
ridge
yeah,
line, and then the second one,
Go! Yeah.
And then the full gallop.
You feel the
and just,
tension.
Yep.
like filming that shit. Is,
Yeah, so good. The movie,
Yeah.
all the outside bits are gorgeous.
Oh, what about just the way it opens?
Yes.
When she comes out of that doorway and it just opens into the Texas.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
It's a very influential movie. Like the Library of Congress have preserved. It's like one of the movies they preserve.
Okay.
I think it's very important. George Lucas ripped off Aunt Beru and
Yeah, massive.
Last Dying from this movie. He came out and
Massive.
said
When
it.
I watched that, I was
Yeah.
like, instantly, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Just-
just the homestead.
Yeah, it is because
Yeah.
Lucas has come out and said,
No, yeah.
yeah.
Well, that was the whole like interesting part where there was a head of cattle missing, and they went out to find the head of cattle and found they're all speared. And John Wayne straight away knows like they've gone and they've torched your
fucked
fucking
you.
houses. And like holy shit, and that was really showed the stubbornness, but also the smarts of him at the start, where he's like the horses need grain and
Yeah.
rest. We're not going to get there. Like they're gone.
Done, yeah.
And then rides past old mate,
Yes.
and it's horses.
we can go back,
Yeah.
double up.
That, and then when he's talking about they never stop, and he's like they ride them, then they ride them further, and then they eat them, and they keep going. I'm like fuck. Yeah,
it's
I
really cool
enjoyed
shit.
it more than I expected to. It was slow, but
Yeah.
there was a lot of like you guys said, a lot of bits that didn't need to be. But I get the reading of the letter. There is fuck all else happening. That's they had a letter there for a year.
Well, that's my favourite. He sent one letter and he's proud of himself. I sent you a letter.
Not just that. Whoa, 2 letters in 1 year. How about old Teeth McGee with his guitar?
Oh.
Holy shit.
Well, yeah, that was
What a
fantastic.
goofball he was.
Rocking up on the wedding day.
Oh, that was excellent. And the fight.
Fight.
was
Like,
the
Oh,
when
fight.
they
that's so weird.
first separate him out, fucking, no, I got to know whatever, and then he just fucking kicks him square in
That
the
was
face.
no kicking. That was fucking Anderson Silver shit.
Oh, so good.
That
And
was
Debbie, it's Debbie, isn't it? Yeah, not Debbie.
Nah, Debbie's
No,
the-
Laurie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Vera Mile.
Yeah.
Woo!
she loved it.
Stunning. Still alive too. Born in like 29, so going strong.
Just all the women love and like the fight, and it's like, auntie. Like,
It's a fight over her. Like, she,
yeah.
And see the young Debbie when she was like 15. That was Natalie Wood.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Poor Natalie Wood. Yeah. Anything
Young
else?
Debbie was the
No,
Debbie
like
that
the
was
adult
Debbie.
The one they get.
Oh, the one, sorry, the one they got. My bad. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's
Right, there's no
about
water
it.
around.
I liked he's fucking killing the dude that he pays off, like for the info, like with his gold coins.
Yep.
And then fucking using Marty as fucking bait to shoot him in the back.
What about
Oh, get me coin back.
the scalps and the scalping?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And then Marty finding out one of those scalps was his mum.
Oh no.
That other bit too with Brett, where he's like, I buried her and didn't want to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't ask me. What do you want me to fucking say? Yeah. Yeah, that's some really great bits.
It's really full on bits.
But yeah, could have just done with a bit more.
Just cut some bits out.
Snappiness.
Yeah.
Trim some stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're gonna go to it was an event.
It's
to go to
5
the
years.
cinema.
Oh,
Well,
100%. It was a
movie.
different time, right?
Yeah. I mean, you want to get your money's worth, I
And
guess.
you're
Money's
not
worth of John Wayne too.
you're
yeah.
not constantly watching stuff like in general
Yes.
in your day-to-day life.
No
Yeah,
TV.
Yeah, you'd watch when you went to the movie, and it was just
Yep.
cool to watch something.
Take me away for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Now it's like
Yeah,
not
you would-
special.
Yeah, because a movie you would have to go to the cinema to
Yeah.
watch.
Yes.
They wouldn't show the movie on a television.
Yeah, now we're just spoiled, and we're like, "Fuck yeah, I've seen a desert before."
That's right, but
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
mind
the
a
scenery
long
stuff,
movie.
yeah.
No.
No, I watched
But
up on
just-
the other day. It was fine.
100%. But yeah, it's the pay. It's the you just hit it on the back a bit sometimes. Like okay, it's each scene is held too long. More than anything, not even having chopping
even
scenes.
then, I
just,
don't mind if a
keep going.
scene is like holding onto a scene to
For good reason.
push something.
Yes.
But they just sometimes it doesn't need it.
yeah, 100%.
Anyway, whatever. It's good, but it could have been cut.
Yeah.
20 minutes out,
Easy.
maybe.
Yeah, good 15 even.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have made an hour 45. That would have
Yeah.
worked.
It cut out the romance bit.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
the bit that you cut, right?
Yeah, but-
like it was.
Well, and it
the most
really didn't have
unnecessary.
a. How good was the oddball with the rocking chair?
Yeah.
He was excellent.
He's alright.
Could have a special one.
They were special.
Hillbilly. I'll go 7.
Yeah,
same.
7.5 for me.
Yeah, I'll go 7 too.
Because the story and the acting, everything is close to 8, but I just didn't quite enjoy it enough for 8.
Same.
All right.
6.5.
Okay.
I like the other ones, like a
Well,
lot better.
Well, like, you just see the progression of cinema, really, right? Like, that's very 50s.
Yeah, 56.
And
isn't it?
then, like, High Plains last week, 70s stuff got real gritty and darker
Yeah.
and whatever. And then, like, Unforgiven the week before is like a throwback to the 50s sort of style,
Yeah.
but modern.
Yeah.
Modern sensibilities.
Yeah.
And High Plains is weird too because it's not just your normal western. You
No,
can even
it's,
put it in
yeah.
that like it is a western, but it's like got that supernatural element to it. So it's not even like a normal Clint Eastwood western,
Yeah.
which is the same as Unforgiven because it is that throwback of the old guy, old shooter. Dylan,
My movie.
Wait, what didn't Ian give it?
so
Okay, cool.
I put a little bit of thought into this. Not as much as I usually do, because I forgot. I'm going to choose. I haven't seen this movie. Rango.
Rango.
Have you seen it?
The animated one?
yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny
Have you
Depp,
seen this?
Johnny
No.
Depp Chameleon,
But
Have you seen it?
No.
I have not seen this.
great choice.
And I was like, oh fuck, I guess I'm gonna go cowboys and aliens. And then I just did like one half-hour search on Google. Oh yeah, Rango. Okay,
yeah,
that's
different.
probably fun, and we probably need a fun one.
I like it.
It's on Stan.
It's on Stan.
nice.
It's on Stan.
Interesting.
I believe he's a
Chameleon.
a chameleon sheriff or some shit.
Chameleon.
Excellent.
Cool. I like it.
Okay, that wraps us up for this week. Thank you for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe, give us a review. We will be back next week with more of this.
Answer Dave's question.
From last
Please.
And
Please.
this week. And
What was this week's?
week. What was this week's?
what's the movie you laughed the
Oh,
most
that's
at?
right. I couldn't remember because I didn't really answer.
Or maybe you found the
Maybe
most
you comment
hilarious.
answer.
Give Dave more attention. He needs it.
Really does. Really,
See you next week.
really does.
Bye.